So Black Panther Wakanda Forever just dropped this past Friday, and this will be my non-spoiler review for the movie. So if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. This is my non-spoiler review for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So in my opinion, there is so much that could be said about this movie that I can't really say, obviously, in this non-spoiler review video because I don't want to get into the details if you haven't watched the movie and you're watching this video. The first thing I will say is this is the best version of this movie without recasting T'Challa, and it's not even close in my opinion. Like, I can't even imagine another way for Ryan Coogler, the director, to go about making this movie without recasting T'Challa. I can't think of another way this movie could have possibly went. Like, this is one of those movies to me that is just so fantastic. I truly can't find any huge gripes with it. I personally think that it's probably my number 5 spot for movies in the MCU of all time now, so it's in my top 5. I have seen it twice as well. It's just everything about this is it's such an incredibly powerful movie. Namor, or Namor, as he it refers to himself in the movie, because, you know, it's a slightly more Latin take on Namor the Submariner from the comics, which everything they did with Namor's character it was done so incredibly well. I can't even understate it, or overstate it, I should say. Everything I liked his character way more than I thought I was honestly going to like his character going in, because in the comics, it's not that I'm not a fan of his character in the comics, but I definitely care much more about his MCU counterpart now than I ever have about his comic book counterpart. So, and the people of Talokan, which is obviously the underwater city that Namor rules, that's not a spoiler or anything. They just, instead of Atlantis, it's called Talokan. And the people were excellent. The city of Talokan was excellent, and the relation to Mesoamerican culture and how it tied everything together. It was just so superb with everything that was done. The movie was very well paced as well, in my opinion. It is a rather long movie. It's like just over 2.5 hours. I forget exactly what the runtime is, so it's decently long. But I've actually seen it twice, so even watching it the second time, I feel like the pace, there wasn't really any point that I felt that it got super slow, so I still thought it was evenly paced watching it a second time. And then after watching it a second time as well, so it's a kind of a benefit, after watching it a second time as well, there are things that I was able to catch that I wouldn't have caught the first time around, which enhanced how much I like it as well. And just the way that grief is handled in the movie, and the way Chadwick Boseman's death is handled in this movie, and T'Challa's death, obviously, because they chose not to recast him, it was just done with great respect, and his presence, in my opinion, was still felt during the movie with how they went about it. And I'm really impressed, because ever since this movie was announced and obviously with Chadwick Boseman passing, I was really worried about how this movie was going to get approached and how they were going to potentially build it. And I am extremely happy with the outcome that we got. Like I said at the beginning, I could not imagine a better version of this movie where they don't recast T'Challa. So this is honestly the best version of the movie, in my opinion, that we got without recasting T'Challa. It's just that simple, and it's now in my top 5 favorite movies in the MCU. I just thought it was so powerful. Everything about Namor and Talokan was excellent. Wakanda was excellent. All the returning characters. Riri Williams was really funny, and she was really cool too. Like, the way they did her character was nice. Everett Ross, returning character, he was good too. So I can't really even say too much more about it without getting into details. But this movie is really good. I would at least give it 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I mean, if it's my top 5, I'm gonna definitely give it a 9 at least. So comment down below if you're excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever if you have not watched it yet. If you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. I appreciate you for watching the video.